Hello and welcome to one more episode of Quantum Tutorials. In this particular series, we are looking at how to create a news app as a product using the reference architecture extensions type of project in Visualizer. We are able to create the UI corresponding to this project, and we also created the reference architecture extensions components. In this episode, let us understand about what is the implementation that we have to do as part of the FRM articles form controller. As a guideline or a standard, inside any form controller, we perform the logic of reading the values that are entered as part of the UI elements that we have on the form, setting data into the UI elements that are there on the form, performing any validations on the data that is entered in the UI elements on the form. These are the activities that we will perform as part of form controller. Whenever we want to navigate to a different form, or if you have to invoke a service to get the data to be displayed on the UI, for such kind of activities, you will be using the presentation controller and the business controller. Navigation from one form to another form, making service calls should not be part of the implementation that you will do as part of a form controller. So without further ado, let us look at what is the implementation that we have created as part of the form controller for FRM articles form as part of this project. So let us look at the activities that we can perform on the FRM articles form. On the FRM articles form, when this form is rendered, initially we want to get the list of latest news articles and display them on this form. After that, whenever the user clicks on any of these news types, we want to invoke a function which will get the news articles corresponding to this news type, and it will display the news articles on this form. So this is the functionality that we have as part of this form. Corresponding to this functionality, let us look at what is the implementation that we have in the forms controller. I am navigating to the forms controller by using this option navigate to controller. So in this form controller, we have defined an object to represent the various news types that we are supporting in this application. And then we have defined a function init callback that we are invoking in the init event of the form. Basically, in the form's lifecycle events, init is the first event that will get invoked when the form is being rendered for the first time in the application. During the init event, in this init callback, we are invoking a function get articles to get the list of latest news articles from the backend system. Along with this, we are resetting the skins of all the buttons that we have on the form, and we are assigning the corresponding callbacks which should get invoked in the on-click event of each button that we have on this form. We want to reduce the use of action editor. So instead of assigning or invoking the functions from the on-click events of each of the buttons, in the init callback of the form, we are assigning the on-click events of the buttons with the corresponding handlers. Let us look at what is the implementation that we have as part of each of these on-click handlers. If we look at this BTN latest on-click handler, From here, we are invoking the same function get articles by passing the news type to get the list of news articles corresponding to that news type. If we look at the BTN World on-click handler, we execute the same function get articles by passing the news type as world. So this is how we have implemented the various handlers for the on-click events of the buttons that we have on this form. Let us look at the implementation that we have in the get articles function. Here is the definition of the get articles function. In this function, if we look at these two lines of code, as we discussed in our previous episodes, this is how, by using the MDA application, get module manager and get module, we are passing the name of the module. If you recollect, we have created a reference architecture extension module with the name as news. So we are getting reference to this news module from this line of code, and after getting the reference for the news module, we are getting the reference to the presentation controller available inside that module. So basically, we are getting the reference to this presentation controller available inside this news module of the reference architecture extensions. Once we get the reference to the presentation controller, we are invoking a function get articles, which is defined inside the presentation controller of this news module. As we discussed earlier, form controller should not have any implementation related to navigation between the forms or performing the service calls. So we are making use of the presentation controller from the form controller, and we are invoking a function inside this presentation controller. In this function present as part of the presentation controller, we will be invoking the functions inside the business controller through which we can invoke the service calls to the fabric layer and get the data from the backend systems. We will look at that implementation in another episode. In the form controller, we implemented the onNavigate function. This onNavigate function will get invoked every time when we navigate to this form. In this onNavigate function, we are checking for the response from the backend system. If the response is available in the data that is passed to this form while we are navigating to this form, then we are setting the data to the segment widget that we have on this form. So this is how each time when we navigate to this form, we will be checking whether the data being passed to this form is holding the response from the backend system, and if there is a response present in the data being passed to this form, then we are setting that response to the segment widget that we have on this form to show those list of articles on this form. So this is the implementation that we have done as part of this forms controller. Clearly, we are only getting the data from the UI elements that we have on this form, setting the data to the UI elements that we have on this form, and for navigation to other forms or for invoking service calls, we are making use of the presentation controller and invoking the functions which are there in the presentation controller from this form controller. One more element that we want to mention here is that whenever you do an implementation either in the form controller or presentation controller or in a module, make sure you create proper documentation for the implementation that you are doing, and also you create all the logging that you want to have as part of your application. So creating proper documentation and creating proper logging helps you during the maintenance of this project if someone else is reading through the code. As the saying goes, quality is not an after act. Quality has to be built at each step of implementation. So this is the implementation that we have done as part of this form controller. In another episode, we will look at what is the implementation that we have done as part of the presentation controller and the business controller associated with this project. Thank you.